Hi, this is Etienne from French&Wattle, and we have a new video to show you on how you can use the Alteryx One platform easily and effectively. This one is on sustainable saves. Every multinational group is trying to reduce their cost base with several initiatives. It usually takes the form of roles in the organization that are going to be cut or moved to lower cost locations or changed in seniority, moving from a senior grade to a more junior grade. And the way this usually happens in big groups is that every entity in the group does a submission every month, every quarter, in order to identify which roles are going to be impacted by a reorganization or an optimization. And from this, firms calculate what saves are going to happen and when during the year and for the years after. And this is what we call sustainable saves. This is usually done manually using a lot of Excel files, and calculations and checks are done manually as well, which is rather time consuming and not very efficient. We've taken this as an example where we have a group where 3 regions are doing a submission. In here, we can see submissions done as of end of December 25 for US, UK, and India, and then you have the same for end of March 26. And then you go through a number of controls where you can see what is valid. So you check whether the positions that are submitted for optimization are valid or not in the HR register. If not, these are exceptions. And then you filter between migrations, role demise, and downgrades of roles. You do a number of checks to identify whether the migrations are valid. A migration has a +1 and a -1 on 2 different sides, whether the downgrades are actual downgrades and whether they are valid. And you check the exceptions and you just keep the valid initiatives that can lead to a save. Once you have this, you use a rate card to calculate how much that is in local currency. You apply FX rates and you calculate everything, and you get a summary in the end fairly easily that gives you the saves you can have on a full year basis and within the current year. All this runs in second. This was the first time I was building an Alteryx workflow myself. It has taken me a couple of hours and I had no prior training. I have no doubt that somebody with the right level of training can do this in less than an hour and even less than half an hour. And there is a process that, once automated, can change the effectiveness and the efficiency of a lot of the sustainable saves processes out there. Thank you.